Welcome to The Explainer. So if you're in crypto, you already know the feeling, right? That crazy mix of seeing huge potential, but also feeling the stress of that wild volatility. Today, we're going to break down a framework to help you cut right through all that noise, invest with some real intention, and build wealth that actually matters to you.
You know, the crypto space is a huge paradox. On one hand, you've got this incredible, life-changing opportunity. But on the other, it's just this storm of chaos, hype, and, well, a lot of noise. And this puts every single investor at a crossroads. You can see the two paths right here. There's the hype investor, the reactive, chasing trends, totally driven by fear and short-term thinking. And then there's the purpose investor. They're intentional, resilient, and they have a long-term vision. The real question is, which path are you on?
And figuring out that paradox is exactly what we're going to explore. Because, let's be honest, the goal isn't just about chasing quick profits. It's about building something that's truly aligned with your own values and your vision for the future.
So that brings us to the big question, doesn't it? When the market is just swinging like a pendulum and every decision feels like it's loaded with emotion, how do you find your direction? How do you actually build something that's going to last? Something that means more than just a number on a screen?
Well, the answer starts with finding your compass. Yeah, before you even think about a map or a strategy, you got to know which way is north for you. And in this framework, that compass, that's your purpose. It's all about defining what wealth means on your own terms, not based on what everyone else is doing.
And that means we kind of have to redefine wealth itself. It's not just stacking up money or digital assets. Real, holistic wealth is so much bigger than that. It's financial freedom, for sure, but it's also about having time to do what you love, to build relationships, to learn new things, and to actually feel fulfilled. It's all about how your assets give you the power to live the life you truly value.
And here is where purpose stops being some vague idea and becomes a seriously powerful practical tool. When the market tanks, your purpose is what keeps you disciplined. When some new, hyped-up token pops up, your purpose makes you stop and ask, hey, does this actually line up with my values? It becomes your anchor, the thing that stops you from making those classic mistakes driven by fear or greed. And that is the key to building something that sticks around.
So, once our compass is set, what's next? Well, now we need a roadmap. This is what we call a wealth blueprint, and it's how you turn that purpose into a real, actionable strategy.
Just think of this blueprint as the architectural plan for your entire financial future. It's a super personal document that connects your why, that's your purpose and your values, with your how, your financial goals, and how you're going to invest. It makes sure that every single move you make is intentional and part of a bigger picture.
And this breaks it down perfectly into 5 core pieces. You start big with your vision statement. Then you anchor that vision with your core values, the things that are non-negotiable for you. From there, you set clear financial goals that actually serve that vision. And only then do you build out your investment strategy and your impact plan. See how that works? It's a top-down approach, and it guarantees your money is always working for you, not the other way around.
Okay, so we've got our compass, we've got our roadmap. What else do we need? We need a logbook to record the journey. This is called the Wealth Library, and it's simply where you write down your decisions so you can learn from every single step.
This quote right here just nails the mindset shift. Look, in investing, you're going to make mistakes. It's going to happen. But when you use a system like this, a mistake isn't just a loss, it's data. It becomes a powerful lesson that makes you a smarter investor tomorrow.
And here's what that looks like in the real world. It's a simple little table, but man, it is so powerful. You log the investment, why you did it, what happened, and, this is the most important part, the lesson. Just look at the difference here. The ETH buy, it was driven by research, belief in the tech, and it led to a win. The Project X token, pure FOMO from social media, and it led to a loss. Writing it down like this makes that lesson impossible to ignore and helps you stop repeating those emotional mistakes.
And you know, when you start putting all these pieces together, the compass, the map, the logbook, you realize they're all leading you to a place that's way beyond just financial gain. It's about creating a lasting legacy.
We're basically flipping the script on what success even means. It's not about hitting some magic number in your portfolio. Real success in this framework is measured by the good you do and how closely your money is aligned with your deepest values. It's about your wealth serving your life.
This is the ultimate goal. It's about building wealth that ripples out into the world. Wealth that creates opportunities for others, supports your community, funds things you believe in, and passes on knowledge and values to the next generation. It's about making sure your wealth is a reflection of who you are, not just what you own. So, as we wrap up, I just want to leave you with one single powerful question. As you're building your assets, whether it's in crypto or anywhere else, keep asking yourself this: my wealth is growing, but what am I growing it for? Answering that question, that's the real first step to building a life of true wealth with purpose.